currently on top of the Timp in Bear Mountain State Park. The summit here is completely free of trees, so it affords some awesome views of the surrounding countryside. And the mountain you see directly in front is called West Mountain. The Appalachian Trail runs along the western side of it. There's actually a shelter you can see towards the top there. And if you were to spend the night there, you can see the New York City skyline completely lit up. It's one of the best shelters in New York, in my opinion, for views anyway. Then farther north you have Bear Mountain, which has a small tower on top of it called Perkins Tower. I don't know if you can see it from here with the camera, but I mean it's definitely visible to the naked eye. And then a little bit past those trees is the Hudson River and the Bear Mountain Bridge. There's one other viewpoint on the Timp here towards the south side. You get a pretty good view of the Hudson. You can see Haverstraw Bay, you can see Stony Point, and a few other sites such as Hook Mountain and Croton Point. And there seems to be a lot of turkey vultures here today, just gliding on the thermals over here. It's quite a drop down there. Let's take a walk over to the other viewpoint. This particular section of the forest is pretty rocky, so you gotta watch out for snakes. Occasionally you'll stumble across a copperhead or perhaps even a rattlesnake. Some big ones in the park here. I saw a 5.5 foot one not too long ago up here. And in order to get here, you would take the Timp Trail. There's a parking lot at along Route 9W. Down at the base of Dunderberg Mountain. You could probably come to the mountain here round trip, probably take you about, I don't know, a couple hours, maybe like 3.5 miles. Really not too bad of a time frame. Got some pretty decent scenery along the way. And we're coming to it. So it's the other viewpoint I was talking about, the one that has the Hudson in the background, along with all the other various points and mountains. And there we go. Spectacular view of the Hudson. And at one point you see on the west bank of the Hudson there, just jutting into it, a little blaze. That's called Stony Point. It's a small state park now, I believe. During the Revolutionary War, it was a major battlefield. There was a fort there. I think it was originally held by the Americans. It was captured by the British. Then shortly after that, the Americans recaptured it back without firing a single shot. They attacked it at nighttime using only bayonets. So they caught the British completely off guard, and they retook it. And it's one of the greatest American victories of the entire war. Mad Anthony Wayne was the one who led that charge, and he was one of George Washington's favorites. And he earned the nickname Mad because he always performed daring stunts like that, attacking at nighttime, you know, with only bayonets. But it definitely worked, and it paid off. But yeah, this spot is also home to some uncommon and rare plants and animals. You can see one, I guess you could consider it rare. It's called, it's a type of wild mountain mint. The technical name for this is hoary mountain mint. It's pretty uncommon to see, but it's pretty abundant here in the park. And this is a plant, one single individual here.